Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing some more Battletech Commander's Edition 1.9 mod installed, playing the whole clan invasion map and all of that stuff. It's awesome. If you've not tried it yet, I suggest you do. And hello and thank you for the raid, Garrison. I hope you're doing well. And there's... it's just squeezing more bits out of you, really, isn't it? YouTube won't have a clue what I'm referring to because that's going to get cut off. But you guys here on Twitch know. Also, I did an extra video for straight to YouTube earlier today. I don't know if you guys are interested in or have heard of the announcement for the game called Space Crew. If you know Bomber Crew, it's basically that, but in space. So that video will be going up on my YouTube sometime shortly if you want to see that. It's due out in 2020, September 2020, sorry. Yeah, the month is important. So very soon. And it's loads of fun. I just played, there's an available demo at the moment. Anybody can download it. So I suggest, have a crack yourself if it's something you've never played before. It's just kind of a strategy simulator. And it's set in space. You've got a spaceship and crew, and you've got to man systems, do stuff, do missions, and not fail and die. The ship looks kind of like a Leopard dropship, which is cool for the Battletech fans. Check out my YouTube channel for that. It's not there yet, but probably by the time anyone on YouTube gets to see this stream, then it will be there by then. Because it's in the workings right now. I've already filmed all this stuff. It just needs a thumbnail and boom, we're done. That's going to be good. Okay, so Battletech stuff. We are here in Perrot, and I'm thinking of traveling to Kobe, which is a 2-skull location. We've upped the difficulty by half a skull with every travel so far this campaign, so I guess we're going to risk a 2-skull and see how we get on with that, because all my crew are fatigued or injured and most of my mechs are currently being repaired, so it's as good a time as any to go for some travelling. Ooh, here we go, in a Merc. House Marek's use of the Orion design is seeing a total change recently as they're switching production over to the ON-1M. Let's have a look what that has. 1 ballistic, 2 energy, 3 missile, 2 support. The M variant is an upgrade using Starleague technology, first fielded in 3049. Replacing the standard engine with a Hermes 300 XL. Oh dear, it's got an XL engine. And shaving off half a ton of armour. So it's a faster Orion, I guess, is it? It does have double heatsink, so it's got a double heatsink engine, and so that's kind of cool. The variant was first used in combat during Operation Guerrero when the FWL attempted to liberate worlds previously ceded to the Federated Commonwealth. Okay, yeah, so it's got case and double heatsinks. That's cool, but the 300 XL engine, not so cool. XL engines are great in clan mechs with the way it works in this mod. Not so great in Innisphere mechs unless you can keep them far, far away at the back, as losing a side torso will result in the destruction of the whole mech if you've got an XL engine. Okay, so what else have we got? Been a lot of chatter about recent additions to the Federated Commonwealth Forces, the FS9S and the FS9S1. Okay, 2 fire starters. 6 energy, 6 support for the FS9S. Has endo steel, so bit of free tonnage to work with there compared to the variant we're used to using, which is the H. That's cool. What's the S1? Seems identical at first glance. Okay, so it probably just has different weapon loadout in the base variant. Aside from that, it's got the same slots. So yeah, either of those is a nice mech to get hold of and upgrade from your FS9H if you're still using them. Right, and a new archer as well. for the Free Worlds League and the Capellan Confederation. So we've got the ARC-4M. What's in that? 4 energy, 3 missile. Okay, pretty standard, but it comes with endo steel, double heat sinks, and case, which is all good stuff. What else have we got? A new Atlas variant for the Draconis Combine, the AS7K. That's pretty cool. 6 energy hard points on an Atlas. Not going to complain about that. Also comes with case. Oh, but it's built with an XL300. Do you really want to put a flimsy engine that makes you easier to destroy in something as tough as an Atlas? I'm not really so sure I'd want that. But, you know, if you sit it far at the back and load it with PPCs or something, that's probably fine. But then why have an Atlas if you're going to sit it at the back? Seems a little bit of a weird choice, the Draconis Combine there with that mech. But on we go. I think that's all the news updated. So we'll continue on with our travel towards, I think it was Kobe we were going to. Hey Joe, how you doing? And Deadman Splat and Diamond, how you doing, guys? Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Oh, Joe Public says the S1 also has an ECM and a Beagle. Ah, right. So that makes it a little bit different then. That's going to leave not much room for weaponry. Those things take up quite a bit of tonnage, don't they? What are we going to do? Develop an exercise regimen. Let's do that. Chronic Toast is injured and morale is decreased by 2. Excellent. I've done great work there. Sarge probably took over the exercise. He probably worked everyone too hard. Garrison says, XL engines are for backline mechs. Change my mind. I agree. Except for, I don't know, maybe light mechs. That you can make an exception for light mechs, can't you? Because you're relying on them not being hit at all. But, yeah, aside from that, totally agree.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Okay. Another chunk of money gone. Let's hope we can actually earn some money at this location. Yeah, that's a good point, isn't it? Am I going to bankrupt myself by going somewhere too difficult for my light mech lance? Let's find out. Now, we've got 1.1 mil in the bank. It's just got to be able to afford to repair whatever things go horribly wrong and get us to the next location if this one proves too tricky for what we have right now. 3 new Wolverine variants. 7D, 2 ballistic, 1 energy, 3 missile, 1 support. It's got a 275 XL. Ferrofibrous and case. What's the 7K? We've seen the 7Ks before. 3 energy, 4 missile, 2 support. Okay. Also an XL engine. Double heat sinks. And the 7M. Yeah, XL engine, double heat sinks. So yeah, a load of XL engine Wolverines. Not too excited about that. Okay. What's this? Entering the service for both the Free Worlds League and the Capellan Confederation is the STG-5M. That's a new Stinger with 1 energy hardpoint and 4 support hardpoints. Okay, it's got endo steel, so you can fit slightly more in it than you would usually be able to get. But it's still a Stinger, so yeah, there's that. Does it have an XL engine or anything though? No, just endo steel chassis. Nothing to get too excited about. What about the Phoenix Hawk 3K though? What's that got? 6 energy hardpoints. Now that is decent. A 45 tonner that's got 6 energy hardpoints and isn't completely terrible. I mean that's not bad. Ferrofibrous double heat sinks. I mean I wouldn't complain about having one of those right now since all of my mechs are light mechs. What else have we got? A new Ostsol, the 5M, 6 energy, 3 support. What's new about that? It's got a 300 XL engine in it and double heat sinks. Cool. Warhammer 7S, 4 energy, 2 missile, 4 support. What's that got? ERPPCs and Streak 2s in it. Nice. And double heatsink engine, also good. Not bad. Right, let's visit the store. Now we've arrived at Kobe. See if there's anything cool here. Don't think we're... Oh, hold on. Okay, so we are 1 part short of finishing a Phoenix Hawk, but I don't think it's worth spending $500,000 on. So we're just going to sit on that. Check out the weaponry. There's an ER large laser here. Obviously, Inner Sphere Tech 1 though. A little bit too expensive for us at the moment. An improved small laser. That's about it. There's a black market, but we don't have access to the black market yet, so we're not going to be buying anything from there. Let's check the hiring hall, see if there's anybody special here. No, doesn't appear to be. Right, so just going to check the barracks first, because we do have training facilities. See if anybody's earned enough experience to get anything worthwhile at this point.
Waiting for orders.
Aye, aye. Waiting on you, Commander.
It doesn't look like it. I reckon we must have recently spent a bunch. Okay, so let's check out the contracts and hope that there's stuff we can actually achieve here. Please be kind. Right, so top difficulty 1 looks to be a 3 skull. Probably won't be able to manage that with what I've got. If I had all fire starters, yeah, because fire starters mean you can do most missions in this game relatively easily, but I've still got a Jenna in there, and I've got a couple of Panthers, which, while good lights, they are slow and more likely to get smashed. Okay, so yeah, there's a good range of missions here. May as well do the sweep in this location and work our way up to the tougher missions. See what we can manage. Oh, that's an escort. That's a shame. I mean, I might try this before we go. It'll be the last one I do though, because it'll probably get us banged up pretty badly, and we'll need the time for repairs. So okay, I guess we start with this destroy base. Nice and straightforward, but we do need the money. This is an easy mission, so I'll take my slightly less experienced Lance out. We're going to leave Doyle on the bench as a spare for now. Right, they've all got Bulwark. Okay, that's good. Any difference in the piloting? No. The only difference appears to be that Atomic Crusher has slightly more guts than everyone else. So let's put him in the frontline Panther then. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, that's right, Joe. I do agree. Yeah, XLs in lights are okay as long as you're evading all fire anyhow. Because yeah, the faster you go, the less likely you are to be hit. So yeah, XLs are good in lights. Anything bigger than that, I think you're in risky territory. There are some super fast mediums that can benefit from them as well. We all know the Cicada is useless in this game because you can't switch the engine to an XL. I assume there's some XL variants will pop up at some point though for the Cicada. Infernal says, I just did a blackout mission for 1 skull and had a random Orion show up out of nowhere. Surprises were had. Yeah, we've fought Orions a couple of times on this campaign. Not even on blackout missions, were they? And an Archer as well. I think that was last session we had an Archer, which we did actually manage to take down, didn't we? So we got a piece of that. So regarding the video that I said I wanted to do for YouTube, it might end up being more than one, but just showing my Necromunda stuff to keep the hype rolling as we approach the hopeful release of the Necromunda Underhive Wars PC game. I think it's also going to be out on some consoles, but sorry, console people, I don't remember which ones. But yeah, I was saying I was kind of hoping to just do that after we've moved, because you know, I've got them all packed away at the moment. But each week that goes by, this move is just being dragged out and dragged out and dragged out. So on the 13th of May in this country, restrictions on moving house were lifted. So 13th of May, now over a month ago. Yet the seller has said that they are refusing to move out of the property until restrictions are lifted. They literally just said restrictions, so that's completely vague and could mean all restrictions, which who knows when they'll be changed with the way things are. So yeah, at this point, I'm now giving up on being able to move at all in July. Maybe we won't even be able to move in August the way it's going. So I'm going to end up just getting my stuff out again and doing the video. The videos for Necromunda stuff that I wanted to do after we moved. We'll end up just doing it here. This is an interesting one. So, lore people, do you know what this symbol is? Because obviously I'm not a lore nerd, so I don't know. But I know it's one of the factions that Harry has added in. Destroy Capellan Hussars garrison. Okay, so that probably gives it away, doesn't it? The little mission objective. Perhaps that's their unit symbol there. But if it's not, and the answer is different, please do let me know. Because I know some of you know an awful lot about the Battletech lore here. Right, let's race the fire start forward. And yeah, we're going to brace. We'll leave the shooting to the other mechs behind. Hey, you got your thug in the end, did you, Squamatus? You got it on Keystone. Cost 12. Oh my god, you had to buy it. Oh, that's a pricey purchase, isn't it? Cost you 12 million C-bills, but worth it for my favourite mech. Yeah, I think anyone would be happy to pay for their favourite mech, wouldn't they? So congratulations for getting hold of that. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Right, what's more scary here? That's got an AC-10. That's got a PPC. Oh god. I mean, oh, they're both really scary. I'm gonna have to go for this one because it's easier to hit, I suppose. We're gonna have to do a lot of jumping about very shortly. Somebody's definitely gonna end up getting hit by that AC-10, I think. Also, you know, there are mechs to contend with. But yeah, we're going for this turret because we can get everybody shooting at it, at least. I don't think we're going to kill it, though, in one round. I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, we're not. I don't think so, anyway. Okay, big leap. At least we're in a cold environment here, so we can afford to jump around and shoot a little bit more than we would ordinarily get away with. Oh, we've done it. Okay, got that in one. Good. One turret that won't be shooting at us, but still scared of that AC-10. Infernal says, I'm thinking of taking on the Black Widow company with early mechs, so an Orion will definitely be useful. Yes. I was also used as a name for one of the competitive units in MechWarrior Online, Black Widow Company. I remember them. Right. Yeah, I don't think this is St. Ives, by the way, Infernal. We're a long way from St. Ives territory at the moment. Far too far north for that. Right. Did my Jenna get hit by the AC-10? I wasn't paying attention. Who knows? Right, it's jumping time though. Just about get the machine guns in there. So this time.
Warning. Enemy reinforcements detected.
Oh great, enemy reinforcements. That's awesome. Okay, so that makes only a wasp. What's this turret? Oh no! Oh no! The dreaded sniper turret with the AC2s. It's not a Justin turret, so we could potentially kill it relatively easily. But I'm right by this one, and that's the one I was going to kill with this round. Oh dear. Right. I'm going to use some resolve, even though we've not got to halfway yet. I want to give my fire starter more survivability, considering the number of guns it's going to be parked in front of for this next round. So let's crack away at that light defender turret. Oh, a Raven 4X. So Joe Public saying, yep, that's the Capellan Hussars, a very prestigiously our regiment. They're notable for their tendency to get killed a lot. But right, yeah, very, very prestigious. Oh dear. The poor Capellans, they never stop getting picked on, do they? Yep, totally a Capellan sympathiser here. So I could jump. Yeah, it gives me a little bit of extra evasion. So we're going to go for a leap with the Jenner, which we recently fitted out with jump jets so that the entire lance has jump jets. Okay. So the Raven 4X has 2 machine guns, 2 medium lasers, and an SRM6. Reasonable firepower for a 35 tonner. Do I want to go for another leap? Well, we're at the back, so I reckon we can get away with not jumping this time just to keep the heat under control. Have Atomic Crusher fire everything he's got into that light defender turret. See if we can knock it out. That's a no. It's damn close though. We've got a Stinger over there. I mean, this was only a 1 skull mission, so I'm not expecting anything too scary out of the max. Right, only 18 hit points left on that. We're going to go for a jump with the Panther at the back, the sniper. We'll fire both our large lasers at this turret in case one misses, just to make sure it's gone. No more AC-10. That was, in my opinion, the scariest weapon left after we've knocked out that PPC. Well, scariest single weapon, let's say. I'm still quite scared of 4 AC2s. That's really brutal. The AC2s in this mod doing 5 extra damage compared to vanilla. Oh, that's worthy of note, Joe. So Joe Q Public says probably my best moment in this game was a Clash of the Titans mission, which had become rare now apparently, where I managed to headshot a Cyclops Z in the first 100 days. Nice. Did you like what? How many pieces of salvage were you working on, and did you end up walking away with an entire assault mech after 100 days of play? If so, that is very lucky. Right, can I get the machine guns in? I can, I think, yes. So, go for a leap over here, see if we can blast this turret down next, get those AC2s removed.
All weapons removed.
Relying very heavily on evasion with these light mechs and doing a lot of hoping for the best. Evasion working out for Gecko in the Panther there. Squamata says, I've also hired Doyle and Harry along the way. You found both of us. Nice. You've got to find Garrison as well, though. He's in there somewhere. Right. Where am I going and what am I doing? Ooh, 1 armor left on the right arm, and that's where 2 of my 3 medium lasers are. Oh boy, right. The Jenna once again proving to be the handicap mech in my lance. As soon as I can replace that, I will do. So we're just going to try our luck fire at the Raven 4X here, because there are no other targets available once I've jumped that Jenna out of trouble.
Were you trying to attract my attention or something?
Got a little lost scout at the back there. That could get annoying. I mean, I know they're only light mechs we're fighting, but there are quite a lot of them. The reinforcements came in and were triggered very early on. Alright, I'm going to run the risk of... Am I actually? Hold on. Think this through. We just need a little tickle of damage on that turret, and it's gone. I can do that from here with Gecko. Get rid of that turret. There we go.
That turret is gone.
Now, is there one more turret? I think, yeah, there's an LRM turret. Do I try to get rid of that, or do I just try to kite away? The thing is, LRMs have a huge range. It's 2 LRM-10s. It's a lightly hit-pointed, lightly defended, maybe is a better way of phrasing it, turret. So, not too tricky to kill, although I can't kill it this round. I wonder, actually, though. Leap Atomic Crusher right up front. Give this a bit of a smash, and then maybe Gecko can finish it off for us next round. And then we can start focusing on some mechs. We need to do a bit of kiting, because there's a lot of firepower concentrating on our positions at the moment. Well, I say a lot. I mean, it's a lot for considering we're just using lights. But yes, we are surrounded by things like locusts and stingers and other not very scary things. But, you know, when there's a lot of them, they get scary. Oh, there's an event to remove Jinxed from a pilot, is there? Ah, that's cool. I've probably seen it once, I just don't remember the amount of hours I've played on this. A Phoenix Hawk. That's convenient. I believe I need a piece of a Phoenix Hawk, so no matter what happens in this mission, we need to at least try to take that with us. Right, I need line of sight on that turret. How am I going to achieve this? I think that gets it. Do you know what? Let's jump. There we go. That definitely gets it, and I think that's a solid line of sight there. Could be a little bit on the hot side after this, but... Ooh, riding the line there. But I just want to get that turret out of the way. Get those LRMs out of the equation. So now I can start retreating away from enemy mechs. Try and spread them out a little thinner, so we don't get hit with so much concentrated firepower. And as I said earlier, this whole lance does now have jump jets, so I've got access to strategies I've not been able to use for a long time on certain maps, because I don't really play with jump jets too much these days, even though they are awesome. So I can jump all sorts of awkward places. Right, we need to lose a whole bunch of heat though, so let's I mean, if I went up here, it's not quite enough out of the way, is it? I don't know though. Yeah, okay, right, I'm going to jump over here. Then we're going to brace, because I just want to lose some heat before we start going nuts. I think moving away from these guys to the east of our position is a good plan. Right, the Jenna. Try to keep the Jenna out of trouble as much as possible. Embrace that as well. Not lost much heat from the Jenna. Probably won't need much in the way of cooling if it loses those 2 lasers though. Right, now, Firestarter is a complicated thing to deal with when mainly kiting and running away, because unfortunately the vast majority of its firepower is very, very, very short ranged, so you've got to get close to use it. I'm already kind of in the middle of things, so we'll just leap a little way, and I think we'll just start doing some damage to this Phoenix Hawk.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Again, I only need a single piece of this, so I'm not going to be precious about how I dismantle it. I just want things dead quickly, preferably. My best chance of achieving that is this Firestarter generally. If I can get it in behind stuff and go crazy with those machine guns, not much can stand up to that. Garrison says, no one needs a piece of Phoenix Hawk. They just fall into your lap. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I don't have a medium yet, and I think a Phoenix Hawk would be a very welcome replacement for my Jenna at this point. They're the Banshees of the 45-ton mechs. Yeah, kind of. They are. Depends on the variant, but yeah, the variant I'm going to end up with, definitely agree. Still better than a Jenna, though.
Standing by.
Right. Choices. Yeah, I need to keep keeping my distance, don't I? Let me see. See if we can just wreck this Raven. Do I go for legging it? I mean, honestly, I wouldn't say no to this Raven at the moment. I mean, I don't have any mediums. I'm still running lights. It is a 35-ton light. It doesn't appear to be a variant that's packing a huge ECM in it or anything like that. So I don't see why I wouldn't want that at all. So let's see if we can leg it. Also appears to be allowed jump jets as well. Like it said it had 5 jump jets, unless I was looking at something wrong.
Confirmed.
Not you, not you, not you, you. Got Stinger getting around the back of us. That's a real nuisance. Oh, I don't want to punch it because that'll leave me out of cover. So I guess we're just going to leap to safety, or relative safety anyway, and lose some heat with Gecko this time. Only a tiny bit of heat lost, but be enough to fire something next round, as long as we're not jumping again.
I'm here.
So what can I achieve from here? Okay, it looks like there's only one target I can actually see from this position with the Jenna. I'm kind of fine with that at the moment. Oh, risky facing my back that way, isn't it? Yeah,
Location confirmed.
we'll try a little zap at this guy.
Here it comes. What are your orders, Skipper?
Now, Atomic Crusher has got the big guns, but can he hit anything with that? I mean, I could run in and punch the Wasp, maybe. I'm willing to use a bit of resolve. Or alternatively, I could punch the Raven. Do you know what? I'm going to do this. Use a bit of resolve, and then we're going to go punch that Wasp up. 50 damage would be nice on something so small and light, if it can connect. There we go. Right leg destroyed. The vigilance gives us a little bit of protection since we're going to be standing out in the open. And at least we made some progress towards getting a mech taken out there. We need to get some mechs taken out as quick as we can at this point. There's rather a lot of them. And I'm getting worried about my fire starter's position, so it might be time to leap out of trouble with Chico. Assuming he lives through this round.
I took a hit in the meat.
Oh, really? Atomic Crusher just got hit. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, also not good. Chico getting shot in the butt. Machine gun's been crit.
Critical.
Oh, dearie me. Look at that. 29 internals left on that left torso. We've got a very weak leg there. The left leg only on 10 armor. Alright, Atomic Crusher. Cockpit has actually got plenty of armor left. He's still got 3 hit points, so I think we can keep him alive quite happily here. He's also managed to lose all that heat, so we're going to jump back with Atomic Crusher into the safety of these trees, and we're going to try to finish this wasp off. There's no point me aiming for that leg because it's like a 15% chance of hitting the leg, so I'm just going for the center torso because my odds are slightly better.
What's the flank?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Machine gun crit.
My mech's coming apart
Chico's
around
panicked.
me.
Come on, right, we've got to move Chico now. Okay, so that hit the other side torso rear this time. Woo! Running this low armor on the backs of these mechs. Very, very scary indeed. Right. Okay. No, I just need to get out of trouble. Where's the best place to be out of trouble? I mean, the Raven's got reasonable firepower, so is the Phoenix Hawk. I think facing the Raven is probably slightly less scary than facing the large laser of the Phoenix Hawk at this point. And we're just going to brace up Chico now. I'm concerned. Chico's panicked. Another volley of fire, and she might punch out. Which would not be good, as Chico is piloting my hardest hitting mech. Right, Gecko, what can we do with you? Still got a mech down there, needs finishing. I'll get a line of sight to it. Oh, Gecko's running too hot for me to afford to jump anywhere, so... Oh man, maybe I just... I don't know, let's have a look at the state of this. 2 hit points! Oh, God, right. I mean, it's only armed with a single SRM4. Maybe I don't need to be quite so worried about making sure I eliminate it now. I think the Raven's more of a concern. So let's switch it up. Head over here. Do a bit more damage to this Raven. Just one large laser hitting the target, sadly. What am I going to do with the Gen D? Badly hurt and it's running hot. I mean, I could maybe set it up for some massive flanking maneuver. I'm kind of concerned that if I'm not careful, it will lose the 2 medium lasers on the right arm. I think there's almost no armor left on that arm. Yeah, 1. 1 armor left on that arm. So we'll just leap to the back for now. We'll bide our time with the Jenner. We'll find an opening somewhere. Well, I was hoping to string the enemy out a little bit, but they're looking very concentrated right now. Where am I going to go? Oh, hi there, Wasp. Yes, he missed every single missile there. Of course, you do get the reduced accuracy after you get up from being knocked down, so no surprises, but that guy missed as well. All good. Right, so where can I back away to? Do you know what? I'm going to move Chico first. Yeah. So we'll use Chico. I need to keep his back against a wall to keep her keep her safe. But we'll just use Chico to remove some evasion on that Wasp. I very much doubt we'll connect with the target here. But yeah, Wasp lost some evasion, so it should be an easier shot for the next pilot to shoot at. Who should we do it with?
Yes, Commander.
The Jenna might be the Jenna's time to come back down. No, actually, Jenna's still running hot. Let's just move down. Get a little bit hidden and then brace with the Jenna. Get rid of all that heat. Oh, hey, Wasp. Didn't miss that time, did he? Now I'm thinking probably should have tried to kill him before he got to fire another time, but this Panther's in good enough condition. I think we're all right. Hopefully this will just kill it. There we go. Wasp down. Wow, taking out a 20-ton mech felt like a massive achievement. Plenty more to go. I think that's a Stinger in around behind us. Yes. Its center torso has been softened up a little bit, which is good. The Wasp there. This Phoenix Hawk is worrying me though.
Yes, boss.
Really need to get rid of that whenever I can. Right, for now though, we can see the Raven. So we'll shoot that again. Losing a little bit of heat in this environment, firing both of those lasers, which is nice. Eventually we'll be able to make use of the jump jets again. Planned release date is July the 30th. What is that for the thing? Is that the fun game that we want to try and do a stream together on? Is that what you're referring to? Aha, nice. Starting to feel a little bit penned in now. Do we trust evasion and try to kite around the edge? I mean, there's nowhere to go though, really, is there? Where's the edge of the map? Oh, I suppose there is. The edge of the map is a lot further away than I thought. Yeah, I mean, we could try to kite across there. Stretch things out a bit. Do I take out the Off Scout because it's really annoying? Oh, they got a Raven 3L as well. Oh, the Raven's actually more annoying with that ECM.
I'm here.
Decisions. Do I just go for another blast at that? Or nah? Do you know what? I'm kind of thinking. Just get out of here right now. Use line of sight against them and chill behind this rock. Yeah, all this ECM,
Commander.
scary.
Ready for orders.
But we are fighting a supposedly elite unit. They supposedly, because somebody said they have a reputation for dying a lot. So doesn't sound very elite to me. Also, they're Capellans. But certainly in terms of the electronic warfare equipment they've got, I would say that makes them pretty damned elite. It's awkward to deal with that amount of it. Beagle active probes and ECM. So I want to try and stretch them out a bit more again.
Waiting for orders. Drifting off.
I also need to lose heat, so we've just had a round of just running away mainly. Hopefully it'll work out. Right, the Locust no longer under ECM. Got to be really careful not to let anything get behind that fire starter, which is going to be awkward because, you know, I've got all those machine guns on it.
I'm receiving.
Okay. I want to go after this Locust. I've just got to think carefully about what order I do it in, because I want to whittle down his evasion pips a little bit. But he could go at any moment, couldn't he? Let's see when the AI moves, and maybe I should just reserve everything to the final phase. But even though it won't make a difference, will it? Because they're all lights apart from that one Phoenix Hawk, so I won't know when any of them are going to go. Just got to decide how many times I want to gamble knocking evasion off that before I actually try to take it out. Maybe these odds will be good enough, because if I let it move again, I'm going to have a much harder time taking it out. Oh, this is risky. Sorry, Chico. Sometimes you got to take those risks. Right, I'm going to give Chico Vigilance for protection. Does drop my odds to hit slightly, apparently. Oh, man, I misjudged that. I mean, look, Resolve is 49%. I thought I had a fat enough bar to get away with it and still keep the 50% accuracy bonus. But no, never mind. Well, in that case, let's just go for broke, use all the Resolve, up that accuracy even further with a precision strike instead. We'll just go for the side torso. Got to make a big hole in this little Locust. Left arm is gone, but nothing more. Now, they still haven't moved it. Oh, they can't because I precision striked it, so we've knocked it back in the initiative phase. We might actually be able to just get rid of it now then. Oh man, don't really want to jump and build heat up too quickly again. I think I'm protected enough if I just keep focusing on taking this guy out. Stressed, but I don't feel like we got enough hits there. Nope, not really. Right, Gecko. Fire from the water. Lose absolutely tons of heat there. Get some big hits on the Locust with the large lasers. Well, gotta say, a little bit disappointed we didn't manage to take out that Locust. Kind of concerned for Chico's well-being right now. The Locust is falling back under the protection of the ECM. Missed their shot though, so that's all good. Right, definitely getting Chico the hell out of there immediately. We'll go for a jump.
Here we go.
And a brace, and that should clear all our heat as well, thanks to the water. Thinking of coming down here, basically, because I think the shape of the terrain will naturally cut off lines of sight from various mechs. There are a bunch of damaged mechs by this point. What am I going to do about that Raven, eh? Alright, let's go for a jump with Gecko. Only 28% chance to hit if I jump that far. Stay a little bit closer. We'll go for the 53.
Jumping.
Got one more hit. Wearing them down slowly, but the bad news is a couple of my mechs are in really bad shape.
What do you need?
What am I going to do with the Jenna? We might risk it. 28%. It's not good odds, is it? But we are firing 3 lasers, so maybe one will land. Come on, give me a hit. Okay, no hits. Well, we've knocked a bit of evasion off now. Hopefully he won't move before our next go, and then at least we're shooting at him with 0 evasion. With what should be Atomic Crusher, a full alpha of his 4 medium lasers and the SRM4. How do we want to do this? For a jump. Those odds are a bit low. They don't really get any better, do they? That's only 1 evasion if I only jump that far. I think I'm better off going for the maximum evasion and just have the lower chances to hit and hope for the best. I need to build up my resolve again. It's proving pretty tricky. I keep having to use it. I think the 3L comes with an ECM Infernal. We'll double check when we get the opportunity again, but pretty sure that has an ECM. 4X doesn't, but I think the 3L does. That's actually what's putting the ECM effect on all of these, I think. Right, so they are under ECM once again. So I think this will be another get out of dodge round. Well, if I go for a sprint, I can get really far with that fire starter. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Could have done without getting shot any further with that Jenna. Okay, so the right arm is now open. 26 internals remain. And we are getting out of there. They shouldn't be able to get line of sight into this little dip that we're hiding in. The Raven is no longer under ECM, so we're going to try to get some more shots off with Gecko. I think we'll jump. Might as well jump. 43% from there. What are we from here? It's all the same, isn't it? I think there's a slightly safer spot, so we'll go there. Hope we can still actually see it. Yeah, I think we can. And yeah, I mean, it's getting whittled down bit by bit. Keep working on it. Right arm and right torso destroyed now. Good stuff.
Think I hit something good.
Knocked out some of the firepower there. I think we've taken out the SRM6, which is good news for us because that thing hurts. Atomic Crusher still taking the brunt of the enemy assault for us. He's going to run out of armor eventually. Yeah, that Raven's now just down to a couple of machine guns, so that's going to have to come close to us if it has any intention of shooting. Alright, let's just hop behind the safety of these rocks with Atomic Crusher. Just see what comes over any ridge lines. Okay, Locust could end up being visible. Seems so. Gecko's evasion working out nicely there. Alright then. That is a lot of evasion on that Locust. I don't have anybody with sensor lock in this lance yet. I will eventually, but they're all too low in pilot experience as things stand at the moment. So my odds of actually hitting this thing right now are very slim. Do I want to go for that? Right. I'm just going to reserve, I think, this time. Get everything into the final phase. Of course, you know, when you do this, the enemy's just going to keep reserving as well now.
Holding for tactical advantage.
And we'll move the Jenner. Right, so that is the map edge there. So let's see, where do I want to put the Jenner? Gotta be really careful now with it. Keep that right side hidden. Terrain looks nice and tricky all the way around. I can hopefully keep kiting around. I mean, the way things are looking at the moment, I might even just have to smash the buildings up just in case so I can get out. But I don't know. I feel like we're not in dire straits yet. We're still at a point where taking out the enemy mechs is doable in my opinion.
Copy that.
Just got to stay out of the way of that Phoenix Hawk for as long as possible and just try and smash up those little 20-tonners, get them out of the way so we don't get overwhelmed. That Raven under ECM again. Not going to be shooting that, are we? I mean, if I can get hold of that Raven 3L and remove that from the equation, that's going to make life a lot easier because the ECM is really messing with me. But I've got no chance of doing that because it's just surrounded by everything else. So it's just far too risky to try to go for it. I think we'll let things come over this ridge line, you know. Let's continue the kite for now.
Good to go. Drifting off.
Right, let's see what we're going to be able to shoot. Thing is that Raven's doing a really good job of keeping everything covered up.
Got a lock on me.
Oh god, sensor impairment. The probes are so annoying. Alright, here comes the Locust again. This time... Oh, he had evasion, and sorry, he had ECM coverage until he shot. But again, he's got a load of evasion.
They got a sensor lock on me.
Oh man, the sensor impairment is really doing us in as well. It just means like our chances to hit are so screwed as well. And their chances to hit are not so bad at all. And the ECM. So there's now ECM on the Locust as well. Okay, right, we'll reserve again. See what they do. Something's moving anyhow. Good job nothing's got LRMs on their side really with all this sense lock going on. Are you serious, Locust? Ow. Okay. We made the Locust mad. He's coming for a melee attack. Now that actually is a good thing for us. Because we've got probably more chance of punching it than we have of shooting it right now. 68% for Gecko to go for a big pimp slap. We've also got a pile of resolve built up by now as well. Left torso destroyed. Okay.
Solid connection on that one.
Orders?
And yeah, I guess we'll go for another swing. Connected with that one as well. Another 50 damage. Can't believe I'm feeling so happy about finally doing some damage to a Locust.
I'm here.
This is how low we've gone.
All right.
Okay, right, that should be... No, it's not going to be the end of the Locust. I'm going to precision strike this. We'll go into the CT. Good. Finally, another mech down. This is, I remind you, a one skull mission. This is proving rather more tricky than the difficulty implied. Okay, now what do we do? Are we going to switch back the other way, or do we keep going this way? I don't know. There's a couple of mechs heading us off, and if we do a sneaky switch, I believe among these are more 20-tonners. So Might be the right thing to do right now. See if these will come over the ridge. What have we got next? Oh, the Raven 4X still there. Okay, he's under ECM, but the Raven 4X down to 2 machine guns, so that's something we can just get eliminated in theory. Well, if we could see the damn thing, but we can't right now. All right, let's reserve. Let's see what happens. Okay, AI is reserving with us this time. Okay, so we'll move Chico then.
Affirmative.
We'll leave the 2 Panthers available. Okay, yeah. They are trying to form a net round us, aren't they? And they're closing it. Clever AI. Right, so... let's move the Jenner, because I just don't want to have to move anyone that I might shoot with yet. So the Jenner and the Firestarter I'm not up to much with at the moment. So again, we can see the Raven 3L, but it's under ECM, so we can't shoot it. This is the Stinger. So for those that were unsure, there you go. Raven 3L has ECM, has active probe, also has tag and a narc beacon. Oh boy. All right. What do I do? Not a lot I can do with that ECM in play. Let's see. Oh, my right arm on Atomic Crush's Panther is down to 10 armor. I've got to be really careful with that, haven't I? Let's show the left to the enemy embrace. Nobody is going to be popping out of that ECM bubble anytime soon, are they? Right. I guess Gecko in the sniper mech is now my front line because he's got the most armor, so he's going to sit nearest to the enemy. Embrace. Okay. Right. Okay, so the Ravens move around to the left. Luckily that Phoenix Hawk is out of the way still. Right, so the 4X is no longer under ECM coverage. So where can I be, and where's in cover and still able to shoot that? That position is not bad. And the odds of hitting are not amazing. That's the best I'm going to get. So let's aim left side to it. A little bit worried about my rear, but I don't think these guys are going to be able to shoot it next round. We're going to precision strike this. Try to end this mech as quickly as possible. We can't mess around for salvage when we're up against it like this. We've just got to get things wrecked. As I said, the Phoenix Hawk, we just need a single piece and we'll have a complete medium mech finally. Anyhow, so not too bad. Right, yeah, I guess we go for this guy again. Might actually risk precision striking again, even though my odds are rubbish. Hi, Wasp.
Damage is minor, Commander.
3 internal hit points on the Raven 4X now.
I'm here.
Finally getting somewhere. Right, now, is he just exposed here now? See, that's the wrong side. I think maybe we just swing it back. Pull the dummy on them. Hold on a minute. Oh, the odds are terrible, though. I think I'm better off going with the 53% chance on that Wasp with the 2 medium lasers. Got to keep rear protected as well.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Any damage on the Wasp is good, really. Doesn't have much armor, so we need to start on it sooner or later, don't we? These guys are still coming around this flank. That's good. It's got to be really, really careful about where I go and what I do now. Right, I am going to send the Jenner into the rear arc of this Wasp just to be a nuisance. We have a flanking position. Oh, do you know what? I think that's worth a precision strike as well. Go for that rear. There we go. Raven down.
Tango down.
Garrison says, or you could just go in. Blood for the blood god. I think if we'd have just rushed in, we'd be long dead by now. This mission requires delicate precision and dainty nimbleness from my light mechs. Hey, Lazy, how you doing? Good to see you. Just spotted you there, mate. Luckily for you, thanks to Garrison's capital writing. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? I want that Wasp dead.
Yes, Commander.
Kind of isolated. But to do that, I have to take risks. I have to take risks with my Firestarter. Risks that I just can't afford to take with the rear armor that he's got right now. So let's not take those risks. Punch him, says Garrison. Yeah, I mean, I might be able to get away with that with one of these. Certainly not going to do that with the Firestarter, though, because if I punch him and he doesn't die, then bad things are going to happen to Chico's rear. 73% chance to hit. Those odds are well worth going with, so I'll just shoot. No need to get too close there. We want to keep kiting. We don't want to get caught by all of these mechs moving in on our left flank. Trick to using lights is stay mobile. Keep moving. Oh, Atomic Crusher's rear armor.
That shot got through my
What's
armor.
exposed? Oh no. 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 I seem to remember we're running out of medium lasers as well. I don't think I've got many left. I think maybe I've got 4. But yeah, 7 armor left on the weapons arm, the right arm. That's the trouble with a Panther sometimes. A lot of your firepower in that one location. Okay, so I guess we're jumping away, keeping our left side towards the enemy, and letting rip with everything we've got while we've still got it, because we might not even have those medium lasers next round.
They've got a center lock on me.
Damn DCM mech. Gonna get you eventually. Okay. 4 evasion, not too bad.
Head out.
Start putting some damage into this Raven 3L. 23% chance to hit. Oh wow, we actually got a hit though. I'll take it. So now 3 out of our 4 mechs are in very bad shape. And I think they still have 4 mechs on the field by the looks of things. No, sorry. Forgot about this guy over here. They still have 5 mechs on the field. Jesus.
I'm receiving you.
Do we just keep spreading them out further? How safe is the rear armor there? Oh man, not safe enough, I don't think. Okay, we'll play it safe. We'll just go for the leap and the brace. Alright then. They seem to have moved the other way again. We've definitely got to get rid of this Wasp.
Confirmed.
Moving away. Oh, I want the good odds to hit though. Okay, we're not going to move very far. Just going to go for a full alpha into this Wasp. Do I use the... Yeah, do you know what? I'm going for a precision strike. want everything to hit, really. I think we still had at least one miss I saw there. Okay, close to losing the side torsos.
Got it. Giving them everything I got.
Right torso down. Now, is that him stripped of weapons? I can't remember where the weapons are in the Wasp 1A now. Oh, he's still got the SRM2. Where's that? That's in the left torso, is it? No? Left arm? Where's the SRM2? Ah, left leg. Forgot. Okay, so 3 internal hit points left on the Wasp.
Receiving
We are within reach of knocking another mech out. Wait, what to do here with my Jenna? I don't know. Do we want to start a fight over here? No, I don't think that's wise, is it really? I think maybe now we've bluffed them back that way, we just spin it around and come all the way back.
Looking out.
Just keep them guessing as to where I'm going to end up and just keep picking off, hopefully, single mechs as they make themselves visible to us. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, God. Luckily, that didn't hit the right arm.
Reporting.
I thought Chronic Toast would be better hidden behind a rock. I've misjudged that. Okay, the Wasp is running for it now. Is he actually out of... Oh, we can't see now, but he might actually be out of ammunition for his SRM launcher, so he might actually just be useless at this point. Okay, this is not good news. The Phoenix Hawk is now the target I've got to go for. I was kind of hoping that we could leave it till last and just pick off the easier to hit targets first, but he is what has shown himself, and beggars can't be choosers. We've just got to shoot what we can see, particularly get any damage in before that ECM shows up again, which could be any moment.
Yep. Waiting for orders.
Don't know what I want to do here. Ah, that'll do, I think. So we can see this guy now. I know he's still got ammo for it. He's still technically a threat. Somebody's going to have to shoot him. But anyway, I've angled myself to shoot the Phoenix Hawk
Copy that.
with Chronic Toast. Well, or just shoot generally in its direction and miss everything. So no more damage there. Ah, the Wasp's backed off even further. Okay, I mean, that's fine. If he wants to run away, I'm okay with that, because at least he's not able to shoot us from all the way back there. And we've got bigger fish to fry right now. Got to keep that evasiveness up as much as I can. Means jumping, which also means gaining a bunch of heat.
Here we go.
I've got to keep hiding that right arm. Did you really just miss with everything except a single missile? Wow.
Standing by.
RNGesus is not on our side today at all. I don't think it really matters where I move with Gecko. So we'll go there to the front. Again, he's the best armoured out of all my remaining mechs. Put a nice couple of bits of damage on that Phoenix Hawk with the large lasers. Oh, he's coming right for us. He's going for the Jenner. Luckily, the left side.
Light damage. Holding firm.
I mean, the scariest part of its firepower, large laser, medium laser, and a machine gun is all in that right arm. If I can take that right arm off, he suddenly becomes a lot less intimidating. But getting an angle to do it is going to be almost impossible, I think.
Copy that.
Can't afford to jump and shoot here because we're too hot. And we're going to turn off that SRM4, fire everything we got. Just keep softening him up.
Here we go.
Okay, we've opened something up there, but I believe that's the left torso. Which is less useful to us than if it was the right. No, it's not even the torso, it's just the left arm. Well, I'll take what I can get, to be honest, at the moment. Nah, it's too risky. Too risky. Light of being about to lose all that firepower. So we'll go here. We'll fire everything.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay, we got the right arm. Nice. Happy about that.
Some heavy damage.
Although, if we strip all his weapons, he's going to run up and punch us for 45 damage, is it? Or it might even be more than that from a Phoenix Hawk. I can't remember. Either way, it's going to hurt. So we kind of need to kill it.
Move order received. Firing.
Going for this left side anyhow. Just see if I can shoot that weapons arm off. There we go. We've done it.
Critical hit, Commander.
He's definitely going to be going after us for melee attacks. Yeah, that's all his weaponry gone.
Orders. Copy that.
I mean, we are fast enough to run away from him, I think, unless we can... I mean, I'm sure we'll be fast enough if I take a leg off, but that's easier said than done at the moment with our measly firepower. Okay, here we go. Comes to the melee. And that looked painful. He's opened something up on the Panther.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nothing fell off, though. Okay, right leg is now open. Well, that's fine. We're already doing our damnedest to protect the right side of this mech anyhow. I don't think we'll be shooting after this leap because we're running too hot at the moment. Let's just see if anything can be fired at all. Oh, we can fire a couple of mediums. Okay, we'll do that. Shoot into his rear armor. Why not?
I got you.
Yes, Commander.
I think it might be time to engage the machine guns once more with the fire starter. Again, got to make sure I'm keeping that rear armor protected though.
Firing.
As we've taken a lot of damage in the back of that fire starter.
Critical hit, Commander.
I'm here.
Okay, and Jenna. I think we'll just jump. Yeah, we'll jump. Got another rear shot here.
All weapons fire.
He's panicked. He's not ejected though. Glad these guys are still messing around down there.
Let's do this.
Right, let's think about this. Oh, I mean, one hit in that rear
Commander.
could be the end of him. I'm going to move Gecko here because, honestly, at this point, I'd rather he punches Gecko than my fire starter. Because the fire starter's got far less armor left. And he's going to reach the fire starter for a melee if I don't kill him here. I am going to try precision strike, though, just to up my odds of hitting that rear CT and hope I get the kill, but we can't bank on it at the moment. No, we didn't get it either. Left torso gone. Oh, he has ejected, though. Whew. Relief. Okay, worth it. So, another mech down. 4v4 now. And we're in a bad way with a lot of our mechs, but I know at least two of them are in very poor condition. They've got the Wasp with just the SRM2 left that's badly damaged. They've got an Ost Scout which only has one medium laser. We know they've got the Raven 3L. Doesn't have a lot of firepower, but is very annoying with its ECM equipment. And I think I'll just go for a sprint, actually. jump onto that ridge line. See if we can make use of that next round. And there's something else there that... Is it a stinger? Might be a stinger. Can't remember if I took that out or not. But we'll find out soon enough.
Waiting for orders. Moving at full throttle.
Either way, we're going to get ourselves positioned near this ridge line. See if we can pop up and nail something in a moment.
Orders? Affirmative.
Definitely need a round of losing heat. Yeah,
They got a lock on me.
Oh, sensor lock's happening. I'm definitely relieved we managed to take out that Phoenix Hawk. But as I said earlier, the Raven 3L I think is the most annoying thing on the field because that ECM really messes with your ability to take things out.
It's go time.
Infernal says, by the way, Doyle, Garrison started to play Divinity Original Sin 2 and is bullying all the animals. I believe it, Infernal. He's a terrible human being. He says, it's hilarious because I'm unintentionally bullying them. Really? Oh, man. That is an excellent game, though. I hope you're having fun with that, Garrison. I absolutely loved it.
I'm here.
And they recently... I think they've done another... update for it recently, haven't they? There's some talk of something going on. Right. Like just some free additions. Yeah, they brought out a load of armor sets and some extra missions or quests that you can do to get those armor sets just for free because they're nice. Brilliant. Absolutely awesome developer. And also the same people working on Baldur's Gate 3, aren't they? Which I'm very much looking forward to as well. Right, now, about that pop-up attack. Let's send Gecko first. What can we see? I'm not sure we can see any mechs. Don't think we can see any mechs from up here. Well, that's annoying. I guess we'll just do the objective then.
Jumping.
Ah, game forcing me to do its objectives. How dare it. We've got to shoot up 3 buildings. Apparently, Gecko struggles to hit stationary targets as big as buildings. Missed with one of those large lasers.
Standing by. Confirmed.
Ah, man, you are going to have to type out that abbreviation, Garrison. I have no idea what that stands for. Oh, right. The Last of Us 2. Oh, so Garrison says, I was watching my buddy play The Last of Us 2. I fell asleep during him playing it. I haven't checked it out myself. I saw SkillUp had done a review of it, and he said he did not enjoy it at all in his thumbnail. I thought, well, that's kind of all I need to know because I've not played any of the rest of the series. Not really my kind of thing anyway. And it seems like it's getting some criticism, which doesn't always mean a game is bad. I mean, there's been plenty of games I've enjoyed a lot that have taken heavy flack from some reviewers, but yeah, I didn't bother looking into it. Oh, we don't need to fire that much stuff, do we? 4 medium lasers should do this in.
Structure down. It's history.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Lazy. That's it. Aha! They can see us. If it wasn't for that ECM, we might be able to see them. Right, okay. The OS Scout is now revealed. No, he's not. Ah, come on. Oh, it's so unfair. Right, okay. Do we just leap into action now? No, even if I jump down here, still can't see because ECM. Right, so the fourth one is that Stinger, though, so... yeah, so that's the Wasp. We've got the Raven 3L, the Stinger 3R, and the Os Scout. Just ECM irritation, really, to contend with at this stage. So bad, is it? Right, 150 hit points left on that. What's on that? 200. Well, the mediums have got 150 anyway, so we started on this large one. May as well carry on. Keep going after that objective if they're going to dance around using electronic warfare on us. Now when you get to that stage where you're really not sure which mechs to risk, because they're all really banged up. Well, apart from Gecko.
Copy that.
We always risk Gecko. I mean, he's the least banged up.
Orders. I copy.
Okay, another building down. One more, and then we've at least achieved
One less.
the main objective. Aha! ECM removed. Now's our chance. What can we shoot at? Are we going to be allowed to shoot that? I think we are. Got to be very careful about how I angle myself.
Move order received.
But we're going to have a crack. Also, he's got loads of... yeah, we'll go for vigilance because I'm kind of paranoid that I'm going to lose all my weapons on this if he shoots back. So yeah, he got a lot of damage mitigation on him. So we weren't doing too much to him, but it is a poorly armoured 20-ton mech, so still kind of worth shooting anyhow once we've got that opportunity. May as well take it.
Warriors, show 'em what you got.
Have a look at the state of him. Yeah, I mean, look, 4 hit points remaining on the armour on the CT. Okay,
Orders.
not quite sure how to go about this. Do I use this guy now? Shoot and run the risk of that. It's a tough one. Feel like I should get out of dodge, really. Maybe just go for one of these. Oh, hang on. No, let's try this. I can go for the Os Scout. Isn't what I really wanted to do.
Firing.
All we did was remove some evasion that he's probably going to build back up immediately by moving. Well, I just didn't want to leave that mech up there at risk, at most risk of being shot by the enemy. Again, that right arm is in trouble. They shot into the left side, fine with that, and it's also brought the Stinger right into us, which I am all good with. We've got some nice cover to use here, so we're going to jump with the fire starter so we get slightly more evasion out of things. Keep our back relatively safe, maybe. And we're going to go nuts into this Stinger. Right arm destroyed.
Scored a critical hit.
Still got a couple of evasion.
Commander.
Okay, chronic toast. Don't really want to punch right now. Got to keep that
Position confirmed.
right side protected, so we'll just keep shooting through this side. I'm all good with that because he's going to die. Yeah, there we go. Stinger down. Hey! We destroyed the Hussars garrison, the Capellan unit. Now we've just got to kill the reinforcements. Okay. Gecko's Panther. Where can we leap that to? That seems good.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
I'm choosing not to shoot the final building at the moment, just because while there are mechs that I can shoot that aren't under ECM, it makes more sense. I just started shooting buildings when there were no better targets. Our scout with his single medium laser shot the Jenner in the rear. Oh, so something's open in the rear of that Jenner, I think. Yeah. Okay. Right torso. Oh, man. It's all on the right side of that Jenner, isn't it? But the Oss Scout is really, really close to us now.
Yes,
Do we just go for fire starter goodness and maybe just shoot his back out? Wow, come on. Not what I want, camera. That might be worth a try. I've got to be careful about where I angle that rear. And he's got a lot of evasion, so obviously I'm going to precision strike this, get my odds up. Odds on the machine gun's pretty good.
Confirmed. Reporting critical hit.
Now, as for the rest of my mechs, they're going to have a much harder time hitting him.
Receiving you.
But we're going to try anyhow.
On it.
Keep that left side towards the rest of the enemy. I'm really, really, really hoping we manage to kill this guy. So that he can't just stop knocking weapons off my mechs. Oh, man. One hit out of that. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. Shooting the left side, plus had plenty of evasion. Okay, he's got 41 internals.
Yes, boss.
And I've got to jump to actually get that rear shot with Gecko. And then after I've done that, we're going to be a bit too hot. One leg armor, like, I mean, I could DFA it. I'm really tempted to do this. This is not a good idea. You shouldn't do this. Hold on. No, my chance to hit it with a DFA is only 38%. And, oh, that's a shame. I was gonna risk it. That would have been interesting, I feel, but no. Not on a 38%. I may as well go for the shots, which have a higher chance to hit, even if it's only one laser being fired. Yeah, 43% compared to 38.
Firing.
And it's a miss. Okay. I don't know really what I was expecting there. Right, so oh, that wasp is starting to come into view. Potentially a problem.
You got it. I'm on him.
So the Oss Scout is going to live. He's panicked. He's not ejected. What's he going to do? Well, I'm quite fine with that outcome. Whew, that's a big relief. I'm sure he is lazy, yeah.
Standing by.
Right, oh, we're running out of machine gun ammo. This is after I've, like, reduced armor and upped the ammo in this build. This has been such a long mission. We're under 50% resolve, so I may as well use it. I just want to get this guy wrecked. He's lost his medium laser, and he's ejected. There we go. Okay. And then there were two, and the wasp is already banged up. No! I knew that wasp was going to end up being a problem. I just said last round the wasp's getting close. That could be a problem.
Confirm.
Okay, so Atomic Crusher has lost 4 medium lasers. He's down to the SRM4. Oh, that is upsetting. That is so upsetting. I mean, this guy has 3 hit points on his center torso. Look, that's all it takes to kill him.
Target.
Ah, I really wanted to get through this without losing that weapon arm. Because as I said, we are quite low on medium laser supplies right now.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
And worse still, we could lose medium lasers off the Jenner as well.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess Gecko is once again the front line. Going to end up trying to punch this thing to death, I imagine. Mostly with just Gecko. Oh, 2 solid hits there, though. That was a good start.
I'm here.
Chronic Toast. How hot is he? Pretty hot. Show the left side.
Moving out. I copy.
What you doing? Ow. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. Melee attack on a Raven is only 25.
They're banging through my armor.
That I can cope with. So, center torso, wide
I'm
open.
receiving you.
Just asking to be shot, isn't he? Right, that'll be the last of my machine gun ammo, sadly.
10-4.
This is not going to kill him, I don't think. Oh, we've destroyed the electronic warfare equipment. No more ECM.
They're empty.
Not that it matters at this stage anyhow, but still good to know it's gone. Right, we're going to go for a melee attack here with Gecko. Because he's running hot. And 50 damage is plenty. Left arm gone.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Enemy mech panicking.
Yeah.
Got to keep that left side facing the enemy.
Coordinates received.
Going to end up stripping this guy completely on at this rate.
Yep.
Well, we don't have much
I got you.
on our Panther now, do we?
I'm on him.
May as well try our luck though. Nah. Whiffed with the missiles. Torvar72, hello and welcome to the stream. Says, what are some good mods for the game? Well, I'm biased. My opinion is this mod that I'm playing, Battletech Extended Commander's Edition, the latest version of it. It's awesome. It's got a dynamic full galaxy map that changes with the canon as time progresses. So it kind of really feels like you are in the inner sphere, including the clan invasion occurring as well. That comes in. It's absolutely fantastic. Loads and loads of extra mechs. In my opinion, by far, and I do mean by far, the most stable and reliable mod out there for the game, by a long way. And also, in my opinion, very, very well balanced too, which keeps it fun. So yeah. I strongly recommend giving that a try. Oh, and thank you, Served Cold, as well for mentioning it in chat for him.
I'm here.
Okay, I'm now out of machine gun ammo, so we're just going to punch him
Move order received.
with the fire starter. 45 damage delivered. Raven's still panicking.
Receiving you.
This time, I'm better off actually shooting with Gecko, so we're going to give him a quick zap.
Taking the shot.
There we go. Finally ejected. Whew. Well, that was quite a mission. I really enjoyed that. Apart from the bit where I lost the Panther's weapon arm, that bit I didn't enjoy as much. But the rest of it was good. Just trying to decide which building to nail based on what's left hit points wise. So that medium building there appears to be the one that's got the least. Once we've destroyed that, we are free to leave, I think.
What do you need?
Well, we did manage to keep the Jenner's weapon arm,
Firing on target.
but sadly we lost the 4 medium lasers from the Panther. So yeah, that Jenner's arm got opened up really early on, so I'm pretty pleased with myself that I managed to keep the Jenner, you know, in action,
Method inbound, Commander.
and at the same time not lose the arm. And I just feel like we really didn't need to lose that weapon arm to the Wasp that was so nearly dead. That's just so upsetting, but never mind. We succeeded in the mission. Nobody died, so it's a good result as far as I'm concerned. Got all the bonuses too. And yeah, smashed in the Capellan Hussars. So yeah, 4 medium lasers to replace. But we managed to keep everything else. All good. This was a 1 skull mission, but it ended up being pretty tough. And I took my my less good pilots out for this one as well. Look at that. Even though that ended up being a really tricky mission, the XP limiter is still saying, nope, your pilots are too leveled up for this mission. So only 80 experience for all of that work, but never mind. We're doing it for the money. Hopefully we get some medium lasers in the salvage as well after the losses there. Are you kidding me? They're disputing the salvage as well at this point. Oh, I'm not happy with that. So they want Raven parts. That's annoying because I was going to take a piece of Phoenix Hawk and then I was going to take a piece of a Raven. They're willing to throw in a load of guff that I have no real interest in. Oh, well, there are 11 medium lasers in there, but there's going to be medium lasers anyhow, aren't there? Do you know what? I'm just going to refuse. I'll take the rep loss. You can get stuffed. We worked hard for this contract. I'm not having you coming in and saying, "Oh, do you know what? We want to take your stuff." No, you're not taking my stuff. Right, I've got one more piece. Oh wow, there are only 2 medium lasers in there in the end. That's a shame. There is a tag. Oh, it's tempting to take that tag laser, you know. Because tag lasers kind of really help out. Extra plus 10% damage. At this stage of the game, that's pretty handy. Oh man, I don't know if I should take it. I kind of think I should, but then the alternative is a piece of Raven 4X, which I'm quite interested in. 2 energy, 1 missile, 3 support. You can have 5 jump jets. Doesn't have the electronic warfare equipment, which is good. You know, it means you can fit more in it. Oh man. Actually, hold on. Oh, they slap a bigger engine in it, though, as a consequence. So, maybe it's not so good. Have a look at the 3L. Got ferrofibrous and case. Better weapons hard points. How much does the ECM and the BAP weigh in this variant, though? Imagine it's quite a lot still. But then again, having ECM's really handy. And there are 3 pieces available. Well, at the end of the day, I'm going to have a Phoenix Hawk out of this as well. Do you know what? I'm taking the tag. Taking the tag laser. See if anyone's screaming at me in chat. Inferno says, but Doyle, look, they're willing to give you machine gun ammo. I know, aren't they so kind? We are very lucky mercenaries. Yeah, I'm taking the tag, so we'll take the Phoenix Hawk and the tag. Pray for some medium lasers or one of the mech parts. What do we get? Scout. I don't want the damned Scout. Wasps! Don't give me wasps! At least I got a single medium laser though, so that's definitely useful. And we got some narc ammo as well. That's also kind of cool, because I think I remember someone telling me that's quite rare. I never really noticed before when playing this mod. So, okay. We lost 4 medium lasers. We gained 1, so we're still down 3. But we do have a Phoenix Hawk to construct, which will be nice. Although quite what I'm going to put in it, I don't know, because I'm really lacking in medium lasers. I suppose if I... Oh, no, I can't put the Jenna in storage yet. I still need to keep it out. It'll be one of the 20-tonners that goes into storage, so that's not going to free up many mediums, is it? We'll have a look. So what have I got in the Stinger and what have I got in the Wasp? They've both got 1 energy hard point, so they've probably just got a single medium laser each. So whatever, that frees 1 up, I suppose. Really? That's not a bad deal, though. Right, let's... pull out our mechs. So, am I happy with that paint job? Too bad, to be honest, for a Rasselhag paint job. I'm okay with that. And... hang on a minute. Stop everything. Let's get the quick repairs done first. That's 3 days. That's 1 day. Okay. Okay. And then I need to do this refit. Seven medium lasers is what I've got right now, but after placing 4 in, that leaves me with 3. I think that's okay. I think the Phoenix Hawk doesn't have more than 3 energy hard points anyway. Right, that's 5 days to get that done. I mean, obviously the concern is, though, that I don't have any spare for if I lose any more, so got to be careful. Especially with being in a 2-skull location. I can't believe that mission ended up being so tough. We'll risk 1 off the head. No, let's not. Let's risk 1 off a leg instead. Right, so we have, 3 energy hard points. So let's just slap medium lasers in first. I kind of want that tag in somewhere. That's got to go on something, but I don't think the Phoenix Hawk is the right mech for that. It's only got 3 energy hard points as it is. I wonder if maybe I can get that in the fire starter or something. I don't know. We'll think about that. Right, we've got 5 tons left. Obviously, you want some jump jets in this thing, don't you? Yeah, so we've got maximum jump jets. 3 tons remaining. Not very good heat efficiency at this point. What have I got? 2 support hard points. So let's get some machine guns in, or should I go for some small lasers? No. Small lasers are going to push the heat up, aren't they? I don't know. I might be able to drop some jump jets and get some better heat efficiency out. It does have a ballistic hardpoint, but I mean, this mech just, the engine's far too big to even consider putting ballistics in it. Let's see what we can do with the heat sinks. And rip out, go for 2 jump jets. So we've still got 4 jump jets in it. How far can we leap with 4 jump jets? 180, that's still plenty of jump in this mech. And then, yeah, we'll probably settle there then, won't we? Thinking 39, Alpha Strike 48. I mean, it could be worse. Although you are going to do a lot of jumping with a mech like this, aren't you? And if you jump, you get extra 10% damage after jumping. So, yeah, do you know what? I am going to switch those down to machine guns, I think. I know it's going to take up another half a ton to put ammo in it, but I just think the heat efficiency is not good enough if I just go with small lasers in it, and knocking it down to just 2 medium lasers and 2 small lasers is really pathetic. I just don't rate that at all. I'm probably going to do a fair amount of punching with this thing anyhow. To try to keep the heat down. Yeah, we'll free up some tonnage by dropping the legs a little bit. The rear a little. There we go. I mean, we're into risky territory now, but I think hopefully it will be worth it. Movement's good, heat efficiency far better now. Sinking 39, Alpha Strikes 36. So, I mean, if we don't jump, we're, you know, obviously cooling far more than we're using to shoot with, but we're obviously going to do a lot of jumping with this mech. That's kind of the point of it, is to keep jumping and jumping. And this is replacing the Jenner, so the Jenner, you know, I put jump jets on it. It had 3 medium lasers, and it runs fairly hot at that. Whereas this, you've got the vectored thrust kit, which gives you the extra jumping distance and the extra damage after jumping. Immediately makes it better than the Jenner. You've got more armor because it's a heavier mech, and you've got a couple of machine guns thrown in there on top of everything else as well. So it's just a straight upgrade, isn't it, from the Jenner? But that's going to take us 7 days to complete, so I need to get cracking on that. How do I want to do this? Depends what the missions are. Let's have a look what contracts we've actually got. Some of these should be easy. Yeah, I mean, we've got a recovery mission there that's going to be an absolute doddle, judging from its payout. Polar environment as well. I don't like doing missions for planetary governments against major houses. It's annoying to be losing rep, but at this stage of the game, we just need money, so it's going to be worth doing. So that tells me I have got a mission I can do. That's going to be an easy one. So what I'll do with the repairs is we'll do the quick ones. So the fire starter and the Jenner I will keep at the top. I might wait for the Panther. I might just run with a Wasp. We'll have to see what I decide when the time comes. But I won't bother pushing the Phoenix Hawk to the front of the queue because I don't really want to just sit still for 7 days. I need to sit still for a little while anyhow because I currently don't have enough mechs to use. But I already have a Lance of available pilots, I think. Whoop, that's not what I want. I want the barracks. Yeah, so we've got the old boys Lance, Black Cat, Garrison, Rylan and Sarge are all fit and available. So I'll be able to use those. And the question then is, do I risk putting someone in a Wasp? If I take that Wasp out, I'll probably end up using Doyle because I don't like risking any of my faithful subscribers in such a delicate and explodey mech. But yeah, I mean, at this point, a mission could be done with what I have here, and it will probably end up being the last outing for that Wasp, and maybe even the last outing for that Jenner, depending on what else we find. Because in storage, I do have a couple of parts of a Dervish, so not too far off completing one of those. We've got a Chameleon, I mean, 7V there, just one piece away from completing that. Hunchback 4J, Trebuchet 5N. I mean, none of them are particularly great mechs apart from the Dervish, but having any complete mediums at this point would be good. We've got Hermes 4K there, Trebuchet 5S. So, yeah, I mean, we are well on the way to completing some more mediums. So, yeah, it could well be the end of the Wasp very soon, which will be good because it's a very risky mech to use. And maybe the Jenner. I don't mind the Jenner as much. It's just, in my opinion, not as good as Firestarters and Panthers. And certainly not as good as most mediums. Obviously, we don't mention the Cicada. Don't mention the Cicada. But yeah, I agree, Surf Cobb. The Dervish is one of my favourite mediums. Possibly is my favourite medium on occasions. I just love how many SRMs you can cram in it. I think it's absolutely brutal. It's a lot of brawly firepower for a 50-tonner, and not too slow either. I'm a really big fan of the Dervish in this game. The better Griffin. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to be trying to hunt down a Dervish, given half a chance. It's absolutely fantastic. Right. It unfortunately is time for me to end there because I haven't got time to do another mission. That one mission I didn't expect to take up the entire available stream time, but it did. So again, sorry streams are shorter for me these days. Now I'm having to look after William. Things are a bit harder, but I am getting those little extra videos done here or there that get thrown up on YouTube if you want to see more content. I'm starting to get into the swing of finding time and energy to get those little extras done. And I will still keep up my Saturday streams, same time, same place, 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern, I think it is at the moment. So hopefully you'll join me again next week. And we'll be streaming some more BattleTech. Hopefully I'll get more than one mission done next time, but that was a pretty epic mission. Took a long time because I've got low firepower, and yeah, we were quite heavily outnumbered once you count the turrets as well, especially. So yeah, it's time for me to go. But yeah, so check the channel later on YouTube. There should be a video going up about Space Crew. The demo is available on Steam. It's free. Take you no time at all to just download and install and give it a try. Full disclosure, I'm not being paid to promote it at all. I'm honestly not. I'm just genuinely interested in the game. So it's not a paid plug or anything like that. So just yeah, I do recommend giving it a try. It's just a fun little strategy resource manager type thing. You know, just live your fantasy as having a crew in space in your spaceship. But anyway, on the demo, you can only play a couple of missions at the moment. Very limited, obviously, but it at least gives you a taste of the game, and you'll see if you're going to be interested in the full release, which is coming in September 2020. So yeah, that's Space Crew. I'm excited about it. Hopefully some of you guys are as well, and I'm looking forward to doing a stream of that as well at some point when the game comes. But yeah, so I will be back next time. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. I'm out for now, and I'll see you next time. Take care.